and fans, Raptor here, and glory to Raptoria down below in the comments section, because today is the day Flotsam is finally out in 1.0. This is a game that I think of ever so often, as it is a wonderful example of a post-apocalyptic flooded Earth survival game with tons of building options, and I think of it whenever I play like Airborne Kingdom or any game that of course has us in a post-apocalyptic scenario. Now this game finally is out in 1.0 with a full narrative quest line, so there's a beginning and an end, and I can only imagine that you're allowed to play past that. But if you're a big fan of Raft, if you like Foundation and or any other city builder or survival game here on this channel, you're gonna love this one. And I can't believe, I actually am kicking myself that it's been 5 years since I played this one. There's been tons of great updates, and now it's great to say it's finally out. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, and let's go ahead and take our first look now at the 1.0 version, and I'll be live streaming this one more, and maybe we'll even do some maybe key giveaways. I mean, we're heading on to the holiday season, so I got lots of great stuff to give you, so make sure you subscribe. And yeah, thanks very much for your I'm in down below in the comments section if you'd like a free key for any game going forward. Definitely check out our live streams. Let's begin and start ourselves a new game of Flotsam. Let's go. All right, so it looks like we have a couple of different stories to go with. Are these what? Our leaders? We got Salty Bastard, Wet Feet, and Sammy Flot. Looks like we have differences in fishing, salvaging. Oh, looks like there's salvaging +3, and then also loves salvaging too. Damn. Crafting, salvaging, logistics, and liquids all seems pretty good. Maybe the first one will be best for now, but it does seem cool that we got some options to reroll and randomize stats. But this is our starting crew, so okay. So we got 3 people to begin with. I guess we'll go with that, and let's begin. Well, that's it then, Captain. Garbage floods washed away our village. Good thing we had our ship to make our escape. Let's not sink into despair. Let's ride this wave and stay afloat. We're going to survive. No, we're going to thrive. We should transform our boat into a floating community. Today we start rebuilding our civilization. But first, what should we christen our new town? Oh, I love the randomization options here. But we're going to go ahead and call our town Raptoria. Absolutely. Let's start our adventure. Raptoria, huh? Perfect. The future is ours. So, where do we even start with building this whole floating community thing? Wait. Look at that plastic floating around. Like precious floating gift of garbage. It's practically begging for a second chance. Begging! Let's put it to use. Well, first of all, before we do that, I want to take a look around the map, because I've always loved the detail of this game. You can see coral reefs below the surface. And, of course, there's kind of like an open world to this, too. We can travel, although it's kind of done in, like, moves or, like, turns where you completely explore one area and then move on to the next with POIs and things that you can, climb aboard. It's got all the vibes of, Sunken Land and even Surviving the Deep and stuff like that. So, anyway, well, we have ourselves a Flotsam to salvage. Oh, here's the map, too. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can go northeast, southwest. Looks like there's wood, plastic, and other things around. And we can even find, quote-unquote land, little islands and whatnot. Look at how big the map could be. Oh, wow. All right, so I'm assuming our goal is probably to go east. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty impressive. Let's go back to our boat. And what do we got here? We got happiness. And we've got people who are homeless, too. I wonder if there's a quick way to get back to our village. But anyway, let's see. All right, let's salvage some Flotsam then. So we'll on pause, and I also want to take a look at a couple of things here. Our battery. Okay, so we're able to actually move around, maybe. Oh yeah, the boat does have a big old propeller. So and it looks like maybe a fuel tank on the back. And I love how it's built of a lighthouse. So it's really like a tugboat and has a couple of sweet modifications to it. This would be an incredible first-person survival game too, which is why I think of Raft whenever I look at it. Okay, well, ooh, can we name the boat? Change the name of this building. Okay, so you can actually rename the Town Heart to Town Hall or Blurp Blurp or whatever you want to. Not bad. Okay, let's see what we got for options down here too. Got salvaging orders, so that'll be to place a swimming marker. So they'll actually go out and grab that stuff then. Or a diver will get diving. There he goes. And it looks like we could do the same over here too. So you can see that there's seemingly plastic jugs and then plastic... like scrap. It looks like the those little nets that hold cans together and things like that. possibly even other chemicals in there too, like maybe petrol or something like that. We'll see. But can we get anybody else going? Locate drifter, change name. Oh, great. We can rename our people too. Oh, and there we go. There's the different things. Floater and also plastic waste. Unrefined. Oh, one is refined. Okay. So we'll have to process some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and put down another one over here maybe. A little closer. And then it looks like there's also options to fish and things like that. Now, in terms of building, we can connect things together with our plastic walkway, which definitely makes me think of Airborne Kingdom with that. And there's also a storage yard, and it'll store 20 resources. That probably would be a good start for us. Can't put anything behind the ship, but we can put it on the side. So I'll go ahead and put it on the port side here, which is left side of the ship. And we'll plop that down maybe over here. I mean, obviously, we're going to be gathering more and more stuff. Okay, so the detailing here is outstanding. This feels like a hand-drawn, like, illustrated story, and I love it. I think it just looks incredible. So the games always look like this, so kudos to the devs for that. Looks like there's one more piece of plastic out there. I guess every little bit counts. What else can we do? Oh, we have a plastic workshop, too. Oh, there'll be more plastic. Go ahead and plop that down over there, too. Right next door. So we're going to take plastic, store it on refined, and then also refine it there at that factory. And it looks like we can store some things on deck. Love our characters, too. We got a guy wearing like a tin can or a coffee, like a big old coffee, like can like that. I see there's some stuff up here. Oh, we got wood. Okay. All right, what's our current main objective? I'm expecting them to tell us to move on. Maybe we have to gather every little morsel of plastic. Oh, and you can even see a town floating down there. Wow. We got ourselves some water world going on here. Let's go ahead and continue to gather plastic then. Oh, and you can also see the range of our divers. So they can only go so far. Eventually we can get boats and things like that. But this is an outstanding little start to this game for sure. So every little thing is around here. And there's our plastic refining building. The plastic workshop, which can make quote-unquote floaters. Now, this is probably something that will help to, secure buoyancy of extended bridges and things on the ship. So that way, it's kind of like a support. What else do we have? We have a small water container, too, so we can store water. And it looks like we'll need to be able to boil the water and desalinate. So wood will be important next. And with food, it looks like we'll have a salad spinner going on. I would say fishing would probably be the easiest source of food, but there you go. Okay, let's see if we can move the ship. Ready for use. Okay, tutorial workshops. Oh, we've already done that. Okay, so we've already built a workshop. We've already gathered all the plastic here. And let's see if we can move our ship. If we can turn it on and off. Ready for use. Okay. It did seem to make a spark there, so there must be... Oh, there's it says empty there, but 20 out of 20 out of fresh drinking water, I could imagine. And then it has 100 storage capacity, too. Let's see if we can maybe move that away. So that's what I was seeing on the map, then. Is it's also... It seems to be one giant open world. Maybe that's changed a little bit from what I last remember. And we can drive with the arrow keys. Okay, so that's how we do it. All right. All right, that's changed a little bit. Let's pull right up to the wood there. And then there's even more wood in front of us. Interesting. I kind of like that change. Although I could also imagine multiple game modes for this. Is that a whale? Oh, wow. That is awesome. He has some crazy teeth on him. You know, mutated and stuff? Oh, buddy. Whoa. That looks terrifying. Hard to tell if that's an eye or a bunch of barnacles. That's cool. Definitely mutated somehow. Wild. Great survival music, too. A bit slow at the start, but honestly, this is not a game that I want to play quickly. It does seem like it'll be quite the challenge later on to be able to manage all the resources and people that will eventually have come aboard. Salvage marker fully salvaged. Good. So it tells you whether or not you've done everything. More wood in front of us. We got our plastic walkways, too. And can we modify options for this? Oh, good. You can assign more and more people to an area and increase its size. Great. Love that. So with buoy markers, we can assign up to 5 people and make it massive, so that way it can cover a huge area. Or multiple small ones, too. You do it however you want. It's totally fine. Okay, this area has been salvaged. get underway again. I think we'll just continue to go to the nearest supply. And it looks like we're running lower on fuel, but we'll worry about that, I guess, eventually. And we had our plastic storage. What about wood storage? Is there any sort of plastic workshop? Okay. And then we have our storage yard. Okay. So the ship itself is 53 out of 100. We have 120 total capacity. And we can even filter. Wonderful. That's a really cool thing. And that, wow, that allows us to see a ton of stuff we can grow and fabricate and find. So we have all sorts of different dishes here, which maybe have different levels of rarity. Oh, yeah. So polluted seaweed salad, bad. Pollution 8, quality icky. We also have gobbler fish. We have eel chow. Maybe that's to actually feed eels or something if we farm them. There's fish tacos too. People like that. Quality yummy. Okay. So lots of options for food, lots of options for building. Very nice. Well, this is a delightful change. That is icky over there. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know if we should go get that yet. But this is much more open world than I was expecting. I wonder how the story will play out if we hit POIs. All right, more plastic gathering. Get to it. Now, can we make this a important job? Crafting priority normal. Okay, I think we want to make more of this stuff. The queue is empty, so I have to order. Ooh. Gas bags reduces the building's weight by 25%. Oh. We can actually kind of float? And then there's a Plastec refloater. Plastec. Okay, so that's another thing to consider. And there's our option for making things there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make 5 floaters. We'll let somebody craft those. Tutorial moving the town. Yep. It's a little bit more free than I was expecting, honestly. Can't wait till we find an actual piece of land. Okay, I wonder if we don't wait for our swimmers to come back, I wonder if we leave them behind. I see more plastic there and what looks to be wood. I don't see anybody on the map, so they must come with us if we go into this mode. More plastic. Okay, we gotta probably do some research. Build a research station to start researching new technology. I think we got a pretty good start. Let's see what it takes to build a research center. We have a manual dryer. Dries wet wood into dry wood. Okay. Let's go ahead and build that on the other side. Have some sort of balance, maybe. And some symmetry. There's our research station. So that'll require wooden planks. So that'll get us some more... the wood dryer maybe will get us wooden planks. Then we have the floaters being made too, so that'll be our first start there. And then same with the homes, to which we can build a duo tent or a solo tent. And I wonder... I see a symbol there, 2x2, and then it looks like a little bird plus 5, or 3x3 plus 10. I suppose we probably want duos. If we build 2 of those, we have room for people to move in. All right. Floaters are getting more done. That's good. And our dryer is almost done. Now building. Can't wait till we can find more survivors. Now I wonder if while we're underway and traveling, if jobs are actually done. I think as we maneuver, things kind of pause in this world. Perhaps. Oh, somebody's winding up the ship. Oh, we're charging the battery manually. Okay. So what I thought was fuel before was just a giant battery. I didn't see it because I think we were looking at it from this angle. Okay. That's cool. All right, let's dry out some wood. Let's go ahead and make 10 on that. Wow. Literally, I love these little kooky animations. This is great. It's somewhat believable, but not really. So yeah, we're blowing all the... it's like when you go to, public bathroom and they have those, air dryers. Hilarious. Okay, from that... With 3 dry wood, we can make a sawmill, and that will allow us to make the wood that we need. We got plenty of materials on board, that's for sure. And they're still storing stuff. Love that. So people are hard at work. We're taking wet wood, turning it into dry wood, and then the sawmill will be needed next. Okay, there's more plastic nearby. I guess we'll kind of stop at that. Actually, you know what? Let's let's just go past that and see what else is around. We don't have to stop at every little spot. As we're taking a first look here, we'll kind of just ignore certain things and just try to explore the map in general. Love the coffee stain on the map there. More wood is good. I think we'll need that. And looks like we can only travel so far with the current battery. So there must be ways to increase that. And it does look like they continue to work. Great. Love that. Alright. Swimmers are going out to grab more pallets, logs, barrels, crates, anything else they can find. Love the look of the building here, the little purple one. Maybe more customization options would be cool too, to be able to custom paint stuff. We can rename it. So maybe painting will be something they could do in the future. Who knows? Same with the boat. I'd like to be able to change the color. Red. Red tugboat seems classic. Let's see. Drifters without a home, so we'll get to that shortly. But I do believe we've unlocked the sawmill now. Excellent. Okay, so now let's go ahead and... Oh, that's a big building. Can we rotate that to go... No. Okay. I want to put it the long way, so let's go ahead and make a little pathway here. And we'll make it maybe a little further than that. Perfect. And then I want to plan this like this. If we can. There we go. That's what I want. Right there. And also we can put more storage back this way. Ooh, it's getting dark out. Okay. We have 120 storage capacity down to 86, and we got 20 water. Day 1 report available. Oh, there you go. Break down everything we gathered and crafted. Okay. So for those of you who really want to be productive, boom, you got it. Looks like there's also ways to manage all of the producers from here. And you can also see what everybody's eating and what they... Oh, there's also specific likes and dislikes. So somebody loves themselves potato salad. That'd be me. Looks like also grilled nibblers and nib kebab. Okay. So certainly a lot of different things to make. Oh, and then it's daytime again. Cool. All right. A whale. Wonder if we can go whaling. My guess is probably not. Those things would be way too dangerous. Plus, we have no way to really... I mean, that'd be like an Oregon Trail when you load up with 99999 ammunition and you go, I don't know, a foot out of town and start blasting everything that moves. And then it's like you shot 14 billion tons of buffalo. You can carry 200 pounds. Such a waste. You wouldn't want to do that. Okay, we're drying wood. We're building our sawmill. That's going to go ahead and get constructed shortly. And there it is. I'm going to make 10 of those. And we're going to start building some other stuff. Alright, let's go investigate what this is. I'd like if we hovered over if it would tell us what it is, but maybe being a little curious is good. Oh, that looks like food. Yeah, I thought it was like a toxic goo, but it seems to be some sort of a... I don't even know. Let's go ahead and grab whatever that is. And that's 22 seaweed. Or food options, okay. And looks like we're down to 17 water. We'll need our desalinator shortly. And we've got 9 more wooden planks to make. Cool. I guess we'll start with housing, since that's really the only thing they're lacking for now. And that will likely increase happiness. Although they're, you know, pretty happy. We're just getting started, so they understand we're not going to have everything on board right away. I love how you can see all these buildings and stuff. I hope in the future we discover a way to dive down into these buildings and look for rare loot. Perhaps having a diving bell or some sort of advanced scuba gear would be very helpful to the crew. And of course we can have more people, so only time until we're able to do that. Oh, knowledge. We've gained a knowledge. Obtain when drifters gain experience. Happy drifters gain more experience. Oh, that might be how we do research. Okay, we got our houses on the way. So wooden planks will need 4. Floaters will need 6, so we might want to make more of those. Let's make more dry wood. And let's also make more plastic. Into floaters. Okay. We've got wooden planks being made, more wood being dried, and we've got the plastic going. Alright, that's everybody pretty much busy now. So let's go see if we can find another POI. Something maybe we haven't seen. We got food, wood, plastic. What else? Maybe an island somewhere. We're pretty close to the northwest section of the map. So let's go over here and see what we could explore. So So I guess this yellow circle around the boat represents our ability to operate in that area. So when we go back to the map view, that'll be everything we see. Okay, we're going to have to charge up again very shortly with the boat. Let's see what happens when we run out of power. Okay, so we stop and then somebody has to manually charge the boat. Okay, so it might be beneficial in the future to have some sort of way to scout ahead to know what's out there and whether or not there's danger. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's actually combat in this game. We could be raided. It's possible, you know. Oh, chopping block. Oh, we'll need firewood, too, to be able to use that at the desalinator to heat up the water. And a recycler, which refines junk into unrefined resources. Oh. So there's another resource type. Junk, which will have to be sorted between, like, plastic and maybe metal and wood, whatever happens to be on the surface. I'm not sure what we have for junk, though. Let's see. Find wood, plastic waste, canned food. Okay, well, we got some things. Charging that boat up. And there's a whale in front of us. So full charge on the boat will be good. Housing, we need a few more floaters. We're making 6 more there. After this one, so that'll be enough for 2 houses. Oh, dry wood. But I think I'm going to keep making maybe 10 and 10 of these. And as for planks, yeah, 10 as well. Oh, these 3 are going to be busy. So one of the buildings is not working while we're out of, let's just say, fuel. Could be ways in the future to be able to fuel our ship. Maybe we can get solar panels, wind turbines. Okay, there does not seem to be anything here. Let's go ahead and make turns for this direction. Looks like they kind of breadcrumb you towards something. So 3 things of plastic, then wood leading this way. So it might be good to stay in line with all the resources. What we really need now is more manpower. Let's go ahead and speed things up so they can charge. We have overlays too, to break down weight overlay. So that's going to be important of how you balance your ship. Symmetry will matter, at least weight distribution. Town beauty. Oh, that's what the bird meant. Okay. So lower beauty will probably lower happiness, that type of thing. All right, boat is fully charged again. Go ahead and make a housing district out front. And go ahead and put that here. We'll make houses here and here. And it looks like we just need a couple more floaters and planks since we made that little road, but it'll be necessary for our housing district. Let's go with another 10. I could make this infinitely too, but I'm just going to try to like do it 10 at a time and just reassess. Manual control seems to be all right for now. I mean, we're only managing 3 people, so no biggie. Okay, so more wood. Ah, wait a minute. We got something. What is this? Captain, look. They're on the horizon. Ah, a scouting landmark. But if we climb to the top, we'll be able to see all sorts of junk begging for upscaling. So that was definitely supposed to breadcrumb us over this way, where we would discover that. Wait, there's a parking spot. Now, wait a minute. Is this what I thought was the POI from before? Dead trees. If we stop here, what do we see? Oh, okay. So there's an island for us to go gather tons of wood from. Awesome. This game is great. I want to apologize. I should have been playing this game, man. This is a great game. Oh, it looks like we can actually click on it. Oh, and we can tell everybody to go gather tinder from there. And we're going to assign... Let's do 3 people then. Everybody hop off your current job and go over there. Well, I guess they will when they're done. Oh, yep, and we're building the house too. Oh, lots of cabbage there, looks like. Seaweed. This game is great. Oh, this deserves so much more love. I kind of actually did enjoy the map mode that they had before, where it was like a roguelike where you could choose like a north and a south path and get to an area and it was flooded with resources. So you'd move and then make a huge upgrade to the boat. This feels more natural though and accurate. So it is an open world survival, base building, crafting game. Although much more lighthearted, I still feel like there's dangers like, you know, disease with the possibility of people getting sick from gross food and a lot more. So look at those flowers and such. This is Raft as a city builder. Imagine if in Raft you could make a massive ship and play with like 50 people or something like that, and just turn it all the way up times like 10. That would be amazing. Looks like there's another island there. And it looks like the water on the map has changed, but it seems to be the same type as before. So this must just let you know, hey, you're in a different quote-unquote biome. So I guess we're kind of in a more pine-like area. A pine forest, if you will. All right, can we build a second home? Feels surreal to be back to this one, though. I mean, again, I just like everything about it. Chill music. We've got other great survival games coming out, too, kind of like this one. The name of one already escapes me, but perhaps you can recall. It's like a Tetris-like building game where you're building on, like, destroyed buildings, gathering resources, and then the water level rises and lowers over time. We played a few... like tech demos of it, but I was always thinking of this game in the back of my mind. I can't stress enough how cool this one is. Oh wow, look at that. A little windmill for cutting the wood. So unconventional. It has the charm, I guess. It's cool. Okay, so 2 people have a home. We got to get our third guy a house, and then that's going to require one more wooden plank, so that's almost done. But while we wait, let's just zip over to the other area here. I guess parking means that your people are able to go on land. Hence the little log there. These trees are alive. Any different benefits here? Oh yeah, you gotta click on it. Chop healthy trees. I wonder if we leave it alone, if it'll regrow over time. We owe them. What we chop, we plant back. Okay, so maybe they will actually plant trees. No salvaging boat. Okay, so yes, we can make a salvaging boat or people can swim out there. Cool. And then we are able to build our second home. I want to be able to rotate. Although I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, Charlie goes back to the center of the boat there. I'll just leave it like this for now then. Figure out rotation later. And what is this? Disable snapping. Ooh, and disable grid. Ah, so you can free build completely if you want to as well. That'd be wild. I think a grid is probably the best option for this. For now, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's speed up time. We're only on day 2, and we've already made some pretty good progress. We've got a whole industry going for the basic resources. And we've got housing. Almost done. Hey, look at that. The name of the boat is on the front. Wow, Game of the Year. Look at that little Game of the Year detail. I love stupid stuff like that. The smallest little detail like that makes all the difference. That's why people love when you can pet the dog or a cat in a game. Or a cow or whatever. Oh, man. All right, are we at the start of a new day? Oh, the report is available, so it is now day 3. We've got some more trees to get there. So they'll get on that shortly. Sheltered. House all drifters. Wow, we're like a little turtle now. Let's see anybody going to get those trees. You need tools to salvage this landmark. Oh, we need chopping tools. Okay. So we could come back. So the healthier trees are a little more difficult to gather and probably produce more resources. And then that shows dead trees again, which we already came from. Ooh, and there's fishing over there. We'll have to, I think, wait until we have like a fishing hut or something. Well, let's go to the landmark just to see. We can gather things all day, but let's go over here and just move on with the story a little bit. Take a look at what awaits us over at this POI. Ooh, lots of fish. Forest Lookout Tower. Okay, we can scout the region and even cut down more trees. This tower should give a breathtaking view of the surrounding islands. It's sticking out just above the tree line. Yeah, so I guess it's implied that this was a wonderfully forested area that is now flooded, but we can scout around and see any other POIs. This used to be an area that was very high above. Actually, it looks like they built this into maybe an old radio tower. Captain, smoke up ahead. Could it be a survivor? Over there. Oh, really? Ah, there's different... Oh, wow, look at this. We have an abandoned camp. We've got other homes. We've got a whole village here, actually. Looks like a, yeah, church and then other commercial districts. Oh, we're getting into a downtown area. Then a farming area here. We've got a windmill, so possible food and fresh water from that water tower. And overgrown potato fields. So then we can start farming. Oh my god, it all links together. So the blue like this is kind of just your open, endless ocean. You're looking for this stuff when it's kind of like a biome district. That's good. Let's go see if we can find that survivor then. Let's see if I can zoom back to our ship. Let's make it straight to him then. Also, I wonder if we could, with those red fish jumping out of the water, if we can actually do anything with them. Those might be different types of fish like they listed. Nibblers and whatnot. Okay. Well, there's our POI. A campfire. And it's still smoldering. We just missed them. If they're on the move, they'll be looking for food and water. Let's check the usual spots and see if we can catch up. Looks like there's furniture here that we can gather, but we'll ignore that for now. Let's see if we can go find ourselves a survivor. And they can help gather. Let's go to the church, maybe? See if we can see them. About as close as we can get. Oh, boy. I think I remember this POI. They kept in some of these. It's so charming. Yeah, so let's scout the region, see if we can find that survivor from here. That church bell tower should be able to see a lot. Big house is there. Another house there, too. The region has been scouted. Okay. So that seems to have given us the same... Actually, I'm not sure what's new. Maybe over there. But this guy's probably looking for food, so that's probably where we should go, the grocery stores. Let's go up that way. Only let us get so close. There we go. It's like a big tree over there, too. Alright, back to our ship. Scavenge remaining food, take furniture, collect bio-waste. Haven't found him yet. Maybe there's another fire somewhere. Oh, I think we found him. Right there inside that store. Now let's go pick up a new Raptorian. Let's see if they'll join us in our adventure. Movement over there in the supermarket. Whoa, what? You scared the salt off me. Take it easy. We're just passing through and found your campfire. We wanted to see if you're okay. Well, that's actually really thoughtful. Sorry, I haven't seen anyone in a while. Didn't expect company while I was munching on crumbs here. You got your bags packed, food stocked, drifting or heading somewhere? I'm hopping islands towards a city further out, hoping to find other people, making surviving less lonely, you know? But, hey, looks like you found me first. Who are you folks, anyway? Oh, we're a township of Raptoria. We've been drifting around looking for survivors. Hold up. You're telling me I could join you lot? Yes. Oh, boy. This is going to be great. Mind giving me a hand with this food? We could use it on our journey ahead. Now, I was just thinking, like, what would prevent us from going forward in the future? My assumption would be that there would probably be large open areas of ocean where it would take a lot of resources, and maybe there would be unsavory or unfavorable winds that would push us back or something like that. Be interesting to see what lies in store for us. Go ahead and get all of our survivors together. That food then. Everybody go ashore, grab stuff from that supermarket. I love the carts piled up to the heavens there. Dead deal seal. That's what it's called. Oh yeah, there's your seal. A huge building. Okay, so there's some canned food there. Then we could circle back for other food too. But we don't have to stop at every POI in this game. I think you could do things tactically too, to where you're looking for certain things. Here I feel manpower is our most important thing. The more people we have to do more work, the faster everything gets done. And we have to have people almost permanently on the crafting stations for wood and plastic to continuously provide usable resources for the ship. Go ahead and plop down another duo tent if we can. That'll mean more floaters for us. So we'll pop that back to 10. 10 on the wooden planks. And 10 on dried wood. I don't even know if we have that many resources, but I'm going to set them. Nope, we don't. But that's fine. Like, once we gather those resources, they'll be on working to it right away. Oh, we can salvage the shopping carts with 3 demolition tools. That'll get us 12 metal scrap. Wow, so even that little visual gag is a usable resource. That's epic. All right, well, looks like we got everything done. Let's just keep heading north. We've got food in another scouting area. But let's go to the mill. Maybe that would be, looks to be a visual landmark. It'll let us see. Actually, wait a minute. What's this? Farm ruins. Probably more food. Maybe wood. We take the furniture. Can we break that down? It's a refined thing. Wood junk. Go ahead and grab all that. Maybe we could break it down. Love seeing everybody just dive in. So we're drying more wood. We actually have 14 firewood, so that's our fuel. And we're down on wet wood making dry wood now. And they're looting. Take demolition tools. Wait a minute, we have demolition tools here. Oh, that's that box right there. Great. Then we can go back to the... actually, I think it was maybe 12 or something for that other location. Let's gander around. We need 3 tools to get 12 metal. Okay, so we could go back there if we wanted to. Well, that's great. Sometimes good to, like, skip a POI and come back later. So you will be circling back. Another great goal in this game would be a more focused focus on making your town self-sufficient. And so, you know, fishing, gathering water can all be almost automatic. All right, looks like we grabbed everything. Wow, that doesn't take very long at all now. Extra hands to do the work are a good thing. All right, there's our windmill now. Let's scout the region, and then we can chop healthy trees and salvage the rotor with power tools and also chopping tools. So that'll be something, an advanced tool resource we'll need to make. And there's a potato farm right there. Boy, howdy. I wonder if we can also grow those. Harvest overgrown crops. Oh, 32 potato. That's a lot of potato. We might need to have a cooking station for that. We might need to research that. So let's continue to make floaters. We'll need plastic. And then we can unlock more recipes now that we got more people to do the work. Let's see what we got for the region. There's more wood around. We need more plastic, arguably. We could go out here and another... Oh, what is this? A derelict truck. There's like a road here? I need to see that truck. I'm very curious about that. Make our way there. Overgrown ruins there. Oh, there could be anything in every one of these spots. And you're just not going to want to go to all of them. Or maybe you do. I mean, who knows what our main objective is, really? Other than, for now, to survive. Let me grab some more plastic here. And we got to go to that truck. Another game that reminds me, speaking of trucks, of this art style is a game called Truckful, which is kind of a really neat-looking truck driving simulator. I'm going for the plastic here. That has a wonderful top-down perspective, so very fun, that one. Free demo for it, if you want to check it out. There it is. Okay, let's get everybody and anybody on that thing. Let's make a max amount of people there. We got 4. We got to build another house, too. And we need more floaters to be made. So now we should have that. So the plastic should be able to be refined. And that'll be nice. Very much reminded me of Airborne Kingdom 2, having to stop for resources and stop production so you can get everybody gathering. It does take a minute. Okay. Well, water tower would be good. Let's fuel up on water. Fuel for the body. And there seems to be some sort of a tower there. What is this area? Supermarket leftovers, a ruined restaurant, another church. Is that back where we were? It is, yep. Truck is up that way. Okay. Let's grab some agua. Drain water, 12. We have 14 out of 20. We'll just do a quick couple, 2, 3 things of water. Got more people, so topping up on that wouldn't be a bad thing. We got somebody actually making a jug there. Hilarious. Nice to hear all the crafting going on. And the end of another day. Day 3 report available. Oh, we can't do that without containers. All right, well, we've stopped, though, to produce a few more items. Keep on trucking. And go towards the truck. All that plastic on board, and we don't have an ability to fill up a container with water and bring it over to the ship? Every drop counts, right? I gotta see what's inside that truck there. Additionally, maybe we'll find water that's riddled with icebergs, and we can get off and go explore a little bit more, but we'll need, cold protection. There could be so many obstacles and ways to, deal with different obstacles, problems, weather, biomes. That is cool. That truck looks amazing. Look at that, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. Salvage metal from road signs. I thought we grabbed demolition tools. Did I miss them? All right. So there's 12 and 24. And then there's a generator, too, that we can get from that derelict truck. Okay. Oh, we gathered 5 tools. Oh, we must have used some of them on other projects. Although this does show 3. Oh, we'll need a screwdriver for that, though. Precision tools to salvage that. Well, let me go ahead and give options for that. We unlocked that option. So they're going to get up on that road. That's cool. I remember this, too, from the early days. The devs had a lot of great ideas for this that they've kept to this day. Love to see it. Okay, let's finally get some research going. Maybe we'll build that in the neighborhood. And you can see the ship is kind of leaning a little maybe forward. We'll have to put some stuff behind, so we'll have to go around the propeller. Easy, no problem. We need more wood. We need more of everything. Damn. This just makes me want another, like, first or third person, open world city builder like this. Like Raft, It'd be cool to get NPCs on board. This is the closest thing we got. This is great. Breaking down street lights, people. Oh, somebody is upside down umbrella. What does that mean? Can't click directly on them. Maybe they're thirsty. Okay, we got one more metal to salvage. Let's speed things up here. Ooh, research panel unlocked. Okay, let's take a look at research for the game. Is that here? It is. Okay, so we have rope lashing. Ooh, here's our tech tree in the game. Ooh, okay. Nice. Lots of stuff to break down. Radio communication, hydraulics, medicine, disease treatment. Okay, so this will eventually get a little more hardcore. Culinary cooking, question mark, question mark. Those have got to be endgame stuff for maybe escaping or colonizing a new island. We got eel power. Oh, really? We can take electric eels and have them zap something and create electricity. Seagull salvaging, electric scrapsmith, eel, electric. Wood power, manual power. Okay, well, it all starts with rope lashing, so let's unlock that. Which then allows us to get the rope crafter, storage yard, and a drying rack, which will slowly dry wet wood, but it doesn't really take anybody to work it, so that's good. It'll take a moment to research. I like that tech tree, and I like how research works. That is nifty. Plastic seems to be pertinent. Ooh, and there seems to be more stuff ahead of us. Grab more of that plastique. Boom, baby. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now, I wonder if we can increase our people's carry capacity so they can go and gather stuff faster, but that might be what the salvage boat is for. But it would be nice if there were more upgrades for the people, too, to be able to do more. That way, if we had a salvage ship gathering wood and there was a bunch of people gathering plastic, that it could almost be done at a relatively equal timing. Speed up again. Okay. And research is getting done. Can we queue up research? Let's see. Seaweed growing, scrapsmithing, or basic tools. Tools might be good to help us salvage more stuff to then build more stuff. So I'm going to go down that tier. But we cannot do that yet. So we can't queue knowledge. But we can assign somebody to work there. I would like to see, though, on the screen a progress bar on research. I don't see one at the moment, but always nice in a game when it shows you how close you are to finishing a current project and then moving on to the next one. And then also, of course, what I mentioned before, the ability to queue up research. Always hate that in a game when I am not optimized with clicking, the new research as soon as I can do it. Okay, let's gather more plastic. Ooh, there's a building there. Grab plastic junk and take furniture. Maybe we can break that stuff down. Oh yeah, this is a spot we'd be at for a while. Chop healthy trees. I don't think we have tools for that. That glance there. But that's exactly why I wanted to do the basic tool maker now. So we can gather everything from a place that we're at. Oh, there's our research button there too. So we can do research this way or by clicking on the knowledge icon. Alright, we're likely to find another person at some point, so let's build another tent. Oh, you can see it's just a bed covered by a little tarp there. Oh, and there is some differences between the buildings. This one has red pillows, and this one has green pillows. Interesting. How lovely. Maybe the tents will be different, too. Let's see. More houses here. I wonder how easily it is to find more people. It seems like the first person was kind of a little guided, scripted ability to find somebody, but we'll have to see if there's more signs for people. Okay, we're making more wooden planks by order, drying more wood, making more stuff, no research. Okay, we're ready to go on basic tool research. So I hope they update that for queuing, and then just a little bar, a little progress bar, maybe over here to show you how far you're along. If I missed it. You know, kind of nice. Wow, lots of stuff getting stacked up. Ooh, nice. 112 out of $120. So we'll have to stay here for a while and, refine resources. But we are getting a little lower on food. So if we find another grocery store, which we could in this town, that'd be great. Let's see here. Oh, it could definitely be up here in the east. Got to be some threat to deal with, too. Maybe there'll be like a giant walled city and we have to get some special tools or explosive to blow into that. I could see this game doing a lot of different things to make goals for progression. An open ocean that's endlessly explorable is all good and all. And, of course, making a giant city with a lot of people on it is great, too. Which would be very nice for further goals for the player. Oh, looks like we're out of storage. Alright, let's do another small storage. Oh, we also have a storage yard and now a small water container. Okay. And that may be what we were missing before to maybe store additional water. Arguably, though, you can see our water storage here under the lighthouse and then our battery, too. So there must be ways to expand battery storage, too, obviously. So we can go much further and maybe generate tons of power. Now, since this game is mostly during the daytime, I don't think we'll have to worry about solar panels not generating power during the night, because nighttime seems to be 1 second, tells you it's end of day, and then goes on to the next one. So that's nice, a game that actually has it being daytime. I see so many games that are so dark all the time. Crazy. Okay, they're making all sorts of resources for us. I think we could go a little closer to that stuff. They have to go a little further there. Let's drive over that way. Just to make it easier. And there's plastic there, too. Oh, this game's going to be a big game. This is going to be a long one. And back to gathering. We'll gather here. And, of course, there, which we've already got the orders for. Cool. Day 4. Look at that. And already still a massive ocean to discover beyond that. We've kind of only gone... I don't know, maybe... I guess the goal is to go east because we've got about 3,000, let's say maybe kilometers. I could only imagine the ocean being that massive. And we're able to go further and further, although I can't go any further with the camera. There must be a huge map to discover and tons of stuff to explore. I like it. Potential's big, and it's good to be back. And I can't wait to play more of this one. Absolutely. Very cozy, yet also very challenging, and a lot of ways to optimize. I like it. Folks, I like this game. This is very fun. With a main narrative quest line, new specialists and quests, new biomes, construction upgrades, and achievements, the 1.0 is finally here. I haven't played this since 2020, and I honestly wish I had. Flotsam deserves a lot of love and praise for being yet another amazing city builder here on the channel in the year of 2025. And I think the biggest problem we have as gamers is there are an incredible amount of great games and an incredible amount of outstanding games. And it's like, what do you play next? Well, hopefully this one will have a demo and maybe a discount for its 1.0 launch, but absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to do more on our live stream. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and we'll see you all next time for more Flotsam. Reminder, say I'm in down below in the comment section. If you want yourself some giveaways here for the holiday season, definitely join our live streams for those and much more. Thanks again for dropping by, and I'll see you soon for more Flotsam. Bye. Wait, what about Jetsam? How come they didn't go with Jetsam for this name? How dare they? By the way, those are the two eels that Ursula has in Little Mermaid. Bye.